Hey guys, buckle up, because today we're diving into one of the most exciting things happening in the world of street outlaws. We're talking about none other than Shawn, aka Murder Nova, and his brand new personal best in the car we all know and love, blue. And let me tell you, this isn't just another test pass. This is history in the making. Recently, during testing for this weekend's Pro Mod race, Murder Nova went a blistering 3.57 seconds at 221 mph in the 8th mile with blue. Let that sink in. 3.57 at 221. That is absolutely flying, and it cements just how serious Shawn and this team are about stepping up into the Pro Mod world. For those who don't know, blue isn't just another race car. It's the Keith Haney-owned Pro Mod, equipped with one of the nastiest setups you can buy. A Proline MH6 Hemi with twin turbos, backed by all the lockup transmission technology you could dream of. That's the best of the best, folks. This isn't a street car with a roll cage. This is professional-grade drag racing hardware. Now let's put those numbers into perspective. A 221 mph 8th mile pass with a twin-turbo setup is moving into elite company. Jimmy Taylor's brand new twin-turbo Pro Mod Camaro, another monster in the making, recently went 3.53 at 223 mph. That's right, Shawn is right there with the best. And if you know anything about these cars, you know they're still leaving horsepower on the table. This is just the beginning. With the right air, track prep, and a bit of luck, there's no reason blue can't dip even further into the mid-350s or beyond. The twin-turbo setup has always been controversial in the Pro Mod world. A lot of people swear by screw blowers, claiming they'll always have the edge in the 8th mile. And sure, Jason Scruggs showed that when he went 346 with a screw-blown Outlaw setup. But here's the deal. In the quarter mile, nothing, and I mean nothing, pulls like a twin-turbo with modern tech. Just look at Todd Moyer's 3.45 at 7 from a year and a half ago. Twin turbos are rewriting what's possible, and Shawn is riding that wave with blue. And don't think for a second that 3.57 is the ceiling. With the conditions we saw in testing, great air, solid prep, and killer tuning, it was already a perfect storm. But as we head into this weekend's race, the forecast looks promising again. That means Shawn could push blue even harder and chase numbers that would have been unthinkable a few years ago. We're talking about the potential to set career best after career best in the span of just a couple of weekends. But here's the kicker. This weekend isn't just about Shawn. It's shaping up to be one of the biggest showcases for former Street Outlaws legends we've seen in a long time. Jeff Lutz is in the mix, Disco Dean is rolling out with the Cadillac, Kelley is back with fire in his eyes, and Scott Taylor is dipping into the No Time 275 scene. It's like a reunion tour, except instead of playing the hits, these guys are coming to set records and cash checks. For fans, that means we're about to see one of the most stacked weekends of racing in recent memory. Now let me take a moment to say why this is so important. A lot of people questioned whether Street Outlaws racers could hang when stepping into full-blown Pro Mod competition. After all, these aren't the same cars they built in garages years ago. But what Shawn, Jeff, Kai, Disco, and the rest are proving is that the heart of street racing, innovation, grit, and never backing down, translates perfectly into Pro Mod. Murder Nova, setting his personal best in blue, isn't just a number on a scoreboard. It's proof that these guys can go toe-to-toe with anyone, anywhere. And I'll tell you what excites me the most. This is just the beginning of a new chapter. Blue has already shown it can run with the big boys, but Shawn and his crew are still learning the car. Every pass teaches them something new. Every tweak, every data log, every adjustment is bringing them closer to unlocking its full potential. If he's already going 3.57 at 221 in testing, just imagine what happens when they find that sweet spot. This car could legitimately chase records people thought were untouchable. Meanwhile, the bigger story is what it means for the future of the sport. With IHRA and other big money events putting up $125,000 to win purses, Pro Mod is exploding again. And when you bring in names like Murder Nova, Jeff Lutz, and Kelley, you're not just adding fast cars, you're adding personalities that bring fans, energy, and eyeballs to the sport. That's the magic formula. World-class cars with world-class drivers who also happen to be stars. So here's where I want to leave you guys. Shawn Ellington has been an icon for years, but what he's doing right now feels different. It feels like a man rewriting his legacy in real time. He went from street racing in Oklahoma to running one of the fastest pro mods in the country. And when he straps into blue this weekend, it's not just about chasing trophies. It's about proving that Murder Nova belongs at the top of every drag racing stage, from the streets to the strip. And here's something else to think about, guys. Blue isn't just a car. It's a symbol of how far Shawn has come. Remember, this is a guy who built his reputation on the streets, grinding it out night after night, taking on anyone who would line up against him. Fast forward to now, and he's piloting one of the baddest pro mods in the country, putting down numbers that rival the best in the world. That's not luck. That's the result of years of experience, persistence, and a never-quit attitude. What makes this even more exciting is the timing. Right now, drag racing technology is moving at lightning speed. New turbos, new lockup converters, new data systems. Every season, the cars get faster, the setups get smarter, and the margins get smaller. And Shawn's right in the middle of it all, adapting, learning, and proving that he can hang with anyone, anywhere. It's the perfect storm: driver skill, killer equipment, and the drive to keep pushing. Let's also give credit where it's due. Keith Haney and his team deserve massive respect. Putting together a pro mod like Blue isn't just about writing a check. It's about assembling the right people, making the right calls, and trusting the right driver to bring it all to life. Keith saw something in Shawn, and together, they're making magic happen on the track. That's the kind of partnership that wins races and breaks records. And you know what? This weekend could very well be a turning point, because if Blue goes even quicker, and I really believe it will, it's going to put everyone on notice. It's going to spark conversations about what's possible with twin turbos, about where the records might fall next, and about how close we are to seeing times that, just a few years ago, would have sounded impossible. Now picture the stands this weekend. Fans are going to be packed shoulder to shoulder, cameras out, waiting for that run. The air thick with nitro, rubber, and anticipation. The lights drop, Shawn launches, and the crowd goes wild. That's the kind of atmosphere that makes drag racing so addictive. It's not just the speed, it's the shared energy, the roar of thousands of people witnessing a moment that can never be repeated exactly the same way again. And let's not forget the stakes. This isn't just about bragging rights anymore. It's about proving that Murder Nova isn't just a street racer. He's a legitimate pro mod threat. Every pass in blue is a statement to his competitors. I'm here, I'm fast, and I'm not backing down. That's the kind of fire that keeps legends alive. So when you tune in, or if you're lucky enough to be there in person, don't just watch the numbers on the scoreboard. Watch the body language, the way the car plants, the way Shawn handles the launch, the shift, the pass. Because in those details, you'll see what separates the good from the great. And make no mistake, Shawn's chasing greatness every single time he straps in. And here's my challenge to you. Let this inspire you. Whether you're building your own car, chasing your own dream, or just looking for that next big goal, remember that it's about persistence, passion, and pushing past the limits. If Murder Nova can go from the streets to setting records in blue, then whatever your version of blue is, you can chase it too. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Hit the throttle on your own life and see just how far and fast you can go.